if they will. I don't want to mute you all because I want you to be able to unmute yourself when you need to so that we can get rid of the background noises if everybody will just mute themselves. And then if you need me to stop or you need, you know, any of that good stuff, I will gladly do that. Okay, that seems like that stopped everything. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, Jan, can you still not hear us? I just was reading this. Facebook Volumes on Zoom app. Okay. Yeah, you may have to log out and come back in, Jan. That might be, sometimes that solves my problem. Sometimes it doesn't, but you may want to try that. All right. Hopefully that will help. I will try to pay attention to the chat in the meantime. So okay. Let's start at the beginning. I know some of you that are on here, you may have never been on one of my Zooms before. What are we chatting about here? Linda Church is here. Good evening, Miss Linda. You always make me smile. So I'm going to take you back just a little bit. For many of you, you know that my brother Mike, who over 5 years ago, he was diagnosed with cancer. We got him through that. Him and his wife in with us. What? Mine is? I don't know, honey. I got on what I always. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you either unmute yourself or put something in the chat box?
You are going in and out, Molly.
I'm going in and out.
Agreed.
It's not a battery lead, it's a plug-in. So hold on one second. All right, let me do this with everything open. Is that better, Brenda? Brenda, can you hear me?
I can hear you better now.
Can you hear me better now,
Yes,
Amy?
yes, you're better now. I'm sorry, I was thumbs up and shaking my head. I was just thinking you could see me.
That's okay, that's all right. I don't feel like I'm interrupting. I tried to stay under headphones, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take these off and—
Hey, Molly, it's doing it again.
Doing it again? Oh my gosh, what is it? I don't know what is going on here.
I know that whatever you have to tell us, you want us to hear it well.
Well, maybe not. Y'all might want to be watching TV at the same time, your favorite program or something. Who knows? Hold on. I'm going to try this one more time, plugging it in. I'm wondering if it is the app. I have a hard time believing it's these headphones because they're pretty good.
Yeah, you just cut out again.
Did I cut out again? How is it now?
And now you're back again.
Back again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe the recording, I hope, look, if it happens, if it keeps happening, we'll just try to get through it, guys. I don't know what it, I hate to have y'all sign back on and me sign off and all that good stuff. So, okay, so I'll try to talk loud, keep everything up here where the mic and all is. Needless to say, got my brother through the cancer, and he was cancer-free, and got him through open heart surgery and all that good stuff. And Mike had not been doing real good health-wise. December 17th, he was involved in a serious car accident and was in the hospital for quite a long time. Went to rehab. They were trying to get him stronger. It was never quite the same. Had to leave rehab, go back to the hospital because his health was just getting ahead of him. And it ended up that, you're going to get off? Okay. And when they took him back into the hospital and they were running scans, things like that on him, they found out that he had pancreatic and liver cancer. So it had obviously metastasized someplace else after all those years. In the meantime, he also had kidney issues. They found out he was stage 3 kidney failure. And very quickly, within a week of being in the hospital, my brother died on February 21st. We are having his celebration of life this Saturday. It has been a roller coaster, but it's been a roller coaster for me the past couple of months, actually the past few years, if I'm honest. But you know, I'm the one who always keeps telling you guys onward, no matter what, no matter what. And that's what we do. That's what we do. Hey, Tammy, I see that you joined us. How are you, my friend? And I guess every now and then, God gives me lessons so that you can figure out if I'm going to practice what I preach. And boy, has this been a lesson. It's been huge. Every time I thought I was going to get back up on the saddle again, I said, that horse looked a little bit too big for me, and I don't think I'm gonna do it. And it's you know what? I finally just had to say, this is it. Lee has, gently been pushing me to say, your team needs you. But let me shout out real quick, because I know you all see me as the chief of the tribe, and that's all good because that's what I am. But you leaders, you have just stepped up and showed me during this time exactly what kind of leaders that you are. The representatives as representatives have absolutely stayed the course and worked through the problems, whether they be problems with Avon and stock and this and that. No matter what it is, you guys have been there and you have run your business fierce. And for that, as your leader, I want to say kudos. You leaders have taken care of your individual teams. You have helped in the Team Onward Facebook group and in Onward no matter what. It was like I didn't even miss a beat because you guys stepped in. So many of you calling, you knew I wasn't answering the phone, but you were texting me and you were calling Lee and checking in on me, and he told me every time, and the Facebook messages are in the thousands, and I couldn't get to them all if I wanted to. The cards, the gifts, the letters, the acts of kindness. Just suddenly I was like really grateful I was a part of Avon again. You get those moments where you're like, what am I doing here? And this absolutely showed me that there's a reason I'm here and that we do have this tribe, we do have this family. And I'm just, I'm going to jump back on the saddle. This is the first one. I've been saying we're going to get back to these Zooms. It helps us stay connected. It helps us learn about products. It helps us learn practices of business. It helps us welcome new people. It helps us as leaders grow and connect together and support and cheer each other on. And that's what we do. All of that makes us better people. All of that gives us more confidence. All of that lets us know that when one person thinks they're the only one who is dealing with this situation, in essence, not true. We all deal with it, and it kind of makes you feel like you're not alone. And that's a really good feeling, not to be alone. So wanted to get that part out of the way. So thank you. You will never know how much I love and appreciate you. But I'm hoping with me coming back and doing what we need to do, that it's going to show with things like this. And we're going to try to learn some new things. We're going to try to get over some obstacles. Although you have not heard a lot from me, I have been very aware as to whether it's problems with the site or problems with getting the products in, whatever it may be. I need you to know I am completely aware. There's not a lot I can do to fix it. But I can tell you again, we're not alone. For newbies, first of all, let me speak to the newbies, whether you're watching this on the recording or whether you are watching this live now. Last year, I did a full year series of training, how to start as a new representative. I put them all on YouTube. I labeled them all up. You can find those YouTube videos and find whatever subject you're looking for at youtube.com/Molly7720. I'm going to start sending those out to the newbies, 1 or 2 a week, so you guys can pick which ones you want. But if you go subscribe to the youtube.com/Molly7720, you can view all the videos there, whether they are how do you do something when you're new, stuff for veterans. You hear me talk about so many things in the group. So want you all to know that, that there's a lot of information there. I was going to start some new training, but we had heard at the Leadership Summit that there could be some changes, and they talked about them But in reality, those changes are on hold. It is business as usual. And that is how we're going to proceed. So if you're a new representative who's been in 7 campaigns or less, you are under the Kickstart program with Avon. And there's all kinds of training for that on my YouTube videos. And also, you don't got to just sit there and watch them. Don't forget to reach out to your leaders. Leaders, for you, I want you to know that let me see, I think the last one I did was Sunday. Up until Sunday, all of the welcome packets by email, by shuffle, and by snail mail have all been mailed out. You guys have been busy. I mailed out over 40 of them. So just good job for you all. I mean, like I said, you just kept working this. You just kept doing what you were doing. And that's what you do. When somebody else is down off the horse, you just jump in and you say, you know what, but I'm able to and I'm going to. And that's awesome. So all those packets have been sent out. All the emails with the same information have been sent out. So all of that is completely caught up if you've had any new people sign on. If you are new and you haven't gotten the packet, you're probably going to get one arriving within the next few days because they all went out I think either Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember. So welcome. And look, I also know if you're a newbie, starting a new business is not easy. It has a lot of ins and outs of how to do things. Okay. So I don't want you to think, sometimes people come into this business and they're like, no, I don't know how to do this. I don't think this is for me. Not true. We all felt that way at one time or the other. You feel like there's a lot to learn. I'm going to tell you, people say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. I'm going to give you a few things, and I'm hoping that my leaders will chime in with some things also when we start talking a little bit about products to let you know that we all started like you. We all started going, oh my gosh, this is a lot. And then in the end, you know, when you start taking a bite at a time, it doesn't look so big then because you're learning things a little at a time. Quit trying to cram it all in your head at one time. You're supposed to have fun when you do this. It's supposed to be a little bit enjoyable when you do this. We're supposed to laugh at our mistakes. If you can't laugh at yourself, my gosh, you're in trouble. You know, we got to laugh. We got to have a good time. Some of you are struggling in different areas. You've shared that with me. I want you to know the struggle is real, but Jesus has the wheel, okay? Jesus take the wheel. Jesus got the wheel. We know that. It ain't all about you, Cupcake. If there's something you want, you got to reach out and you got to grab it. You want to know more, you're going to do it. You want to get through that struggle, you reach out and you grab that struggle and you say, I'm not letting go till I have figured out what we're going to do here. So just hang in there. Hang in there. Don't think that because you've been doing this a month or a couple of weeks or a couple of months that you're supposed to be an expert. You're supposed to be making $1 million. I'm telling you, it don't work that way. It's one person, one customer at a time, learning one product at a time, figuring out what your favorite things are, and then going out and sharing them. That's what it's all about. Let me take a look here at the chat. What if Jesus takes the wrong wheel? Jesus don't take the wrong wheel, Andrew. He knows for sure. They are well worth the time invested. I love that. Thank you. The Bachelor is on. Hold on. Let me go turn mine on too. I love that. Yeah, I love my shows too. I tape all my shows. Okay, let me see who else has gotten on here. Okay, so let me write down. I've got Tammy Leonard on here. I knew she was going to join. My girl, I just saw her on Sunday. I saw her and Mama Stella. That was nice to see. Miss Bobby is on here. Bobby Prince. Good to see you, Bobby. If you can hear me, thanks for joining us, my friend. Let me see if I see anybody else here that I haven't shouted out to. I know that Linda Staggers is on here by phone. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining us and being on here. Okay, let's go a little bit further here. Okay. So in looking, Lee just ran the reports for me for campaign 6, okay? And I have to tell you, this is great. I'm looking here at Linda Staggers. Let's talk about Fab First Orders. I know some of these people are not on here, but I'm looking at this. We had some fabulous Antoinette Watkins on Linda Staggers' team, $269 first order. Fabulous. Rosa Torres, who was signed up underneath me, $239 first order. Brenda Lloyd's, Caroline Jackson, $103 order. Keep pumping there. Let me tell you all the newbies. You need to shoot for $150 order or more, and that's just for you really to see any money in this at all. And you need to pay attention to the Kickstart. You all got the Kickstart flyer with your kit. I also sent that to you, whether it's an email or also it's going to be in your welcome packet. Figure out first order or second order. First order can be any size. Don't waste it. Get that $150 order in, okay, or more. Second order has to be $150 or more in order to keep the 40% guaranteed earnings. Keeps moving up from there. 200, 250. I get it. Molly, how do I do that? The same people aren't going to buy every time. Get new people. That's how you do it. You're going to share that e-store with everybody that you can. You're going to share those brochures with everybody you can, but don't just share it. You got to follow up. You have to say, what can I get you from here? Hey, you said you loved Avon. My order's going in 2 days. What can I get you? Text them, email them. Call them. You have to be on top of your game if you think this is going to work. People are as busy as you are. So you're going to have to reach out if you want something to happen, and you're going to have to make it happen. That would be the first thing I would tell you as a newbie. And even if you're jumping back on the wagon for the first time. Tammy says, I'm always so jealous of you. Hey, Brenda, look, let me tell you, I've already told you, chick, the plans have not changed. Lee and I are moving between September and October around the Charlotte, North Carolina area. And when I do, there is going to be an extra bedroom and plenty of room for my team, my leaders to come have themselves a cookout. Y'all know how I like to cook. If you're following me on Onward with Molly on Facebook, and I share this when I'm cooking. I ain't been doing a lot of cooking lately, but hey, you know, I'm going to take care of you. You're going to come. We're going to have a good time. All you got to do is get yourself there, pay for the flight. You don't got to pay for a hotel. You stay with me. I would love it if everybody could come do that with me. So don't be too jealous. Tammy talking about moving too in the future. So she's going to be, she's going to be down in Florida somewhere maybe one day. So she's going to have to fly her tail over to the Carolinas too to see me one day. So fabulous first orders. I want to tell you that is great. Love it. Let's talk though about, okay, let me see here. Let's call out some people here. Top seller. Let me see here. Award sales. Julie Paulson, $1,816. That's her order. That's her order, everybody. 1,816. 1,816. Yeah, huge. It was great. I was like, wow. Brenda Lloyd, though, good for you. $926, Brenda Lloyd. We'll be getting the recognition on this out here in the next few days. Linda Church, I see a $505 order from you, Chickie. Way to go. Linda Staggers, $467. Amanda Van Slyke, $435. That is great. Let me look here. Who else do we have? See, Tammy Leonard, $477 order. Way to go, Tammy. Let me see here. Who do we have? Trying to see if anybody's on here from the third gen that I know. I mean, wow, Judy Davis, who is underneath Tammy. Wow, $677. That is great. Way to go. Becky Furbush, your girl April, $565 order. Wow, way to go. This is awesome. Tammy, another one of yours. Let's see here. Erica Curry, $292. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's see here. Let's look at direct delivery orders. Okay, look at this. The direct delivery orders. Look, it's the time. I know some of you have been Avon reps forever, and we love the brochures. I do too. I still make sure that I get brochures out to all my customers. And for all of you who are new, when you open up the card that comes in that welcome packet that I send you, you get this little card that's called Campaign Mailer. Campaign Mailer is a service that if you have people who live too far away or you don't have time to get them the brochure, this service will mail out the brochures for you. www.campaign-mailer.com. But you get this, and if it gives you the prices, it lets you know, you enter their addresses, all of that good stuff. This is a fabulous service. If people look, I get all these magazines in the mail. I would love to tell you I shop all the time. I don't shop all the time through online stuff. But what I do is I look at the catalogs, and that makes me want to get the stuff. So if you're a newbie, you're going to get this. Don't ignore it. Hold on to this card, and this will absolutely direct you to what you have to do.
Hey, Molly,
yes.
While you're on that, on Campaign Mailer,
Yes.
you may not have noticed, but they have where they'll add a sample in right now.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really? Okay, so that is great. So, and they did that when I first started, and then they had stopped.
That is awesome.
That is very good. So you heard Brenda say, go on the site, and they'll send you they'll let you know. You're like, well, how does that come? What does that look like? What does it look?
No, Molly, they're putting a sample.
Oh, you mean sample of the stuff? What, like of the new, the elixir and everything? The new, I didn't know that either. So for all the samples they're putting in, look, you ain't even got, they're putting a sample on there. Come on, it doesn't get any better than that, stuff like that. So you don't know this, again, if you don't go on and you don't research it. If you're not going on to Team Onward, where I'm sure people like Brenda and the rest of the leaders will be sharing these tidbits, you need to be on these Facebook groups and looking at what is available to you and taking advantage of the tools that are out there. So, because this is what you can do. Look at this. Rebecca Kane, online sales, $633. Way to go, Becky Kane. That's awesome. Linda Church, $378. Julie Paulson, $345. Melissa Rooker, $322. Linda Staggers, $290. Andrew, $212. Way to go, Andrew. That's awesome. Let me see here. Who else do I see down here? And it goes on and on and on. I mean, I got just pages of you all who are killing it here with the direct delivery. And like it or not, look, the age of using the e-store and people shopping online and what is offered to them if they do. Orders $40 or more, they're going to get free shipping. And then if they go on and they register as your customer, even if they don't place an order, they will get the emails that will send them the one that says, hey, $25 orders, we're going to give you free shipping. How about we're going to give you this bundle if you spend this much? Or we're going to give you this eye cream if you buy this other skincare product. If you want to turn people on to stuff, get them to at least register. How did I get mine to register? Hey, I told them, go to my e-store and register to get the emails as my customer. And when you do that, I'm going to send you a free sample packet. And that's what I did. I sent them skincare. I sent them body lotion. I sent them a lipstick. I sent them anything that I could find that I had, perfumes, cologne, the whole 9 yards. Put a little packet together for them. And as soon as I saw that they were registered as my customer, boom, I sent them that. It cost me hardly anything to get that in the mail to them. And then before I knew it, and they would call me with an order, I would say, hey, if you want to get this quicker, because I don't place my order for another 4 or 5 days, you ordered some home and fashion in there. That stuff goes quick. Why don't you go on? If your order is $40 or more, you're going to get free shipping, and you're going to get it quicker. You have got to sell the sale. Not necessarily what they're buying, but how can this work for them? And for a lot of you, you may want to help them set that up. Let me take a look here at, let's see here. Brenda and Tammy going back. Love that. Online sales is what I just called your name out for, Andrew. Yes. Sample is cool. I love that. I use it every campaign and did not know that. See, Linda? And Linda, like me, she's like, I use it every campaign and I didn't know. Andrew, you have a question?
Yeah, I was just thinking you were talking about the sample packs.
Yes.
For people who register for your online store.
Yes.
A lot of my customers tend to be on the older side, have a little trouble registering the first time, so I always have to help them. But I also have that box full of leads with the forums. Mm-hmm. I do a lot of events. What do you think about when you register, like do something at the event where if they register for your e-store with the slip and you verify that the handwriting is legible, they get a sample pack for registering at the event.
I think that's great as long as you are getting all the information and they're good with it and having something where they can register there. I think that's perfect, Andrew. Or again, even if they don't want to do it right then, sometimes you can take those slips where they're filling stuff out, and then you can put a label or something on there that says, if you register at my site, I'm going to send you a free, and I say deluxe sample pack, Andrew. I make it like not just a couple deluxe. In other words, well, there's a couple samples sitting here on the table at this event, but I have a deluxe sample packs for you, and that they're getting something of everything, which is really good because you can send them a little bit of everything now. I mean, think about the perfume that they've really done that so great, where they finally bought the little things of perfume back and cologne and all that. So it's real classy looking now. And then of course, the skincare samples, and of course they have the Skin So Soft, and I mean it just goes on and on and on. But the lipstick, I want them to know, yeah, it's a deluxe, and then I'll put something in there. Remember, if your order is $40 or more, you get free shipping. So that can kind of be a cool thing. But I love that, anything to get them to do it for sure. Okay, so what else do we have here? Let's talk real quick. Linda Stagger's team. This is what I love. This is the stuff that makes me proud right here. Let's talk about teams individually. Linda Staggers, her team did $25,700. Way to go, Linda. It's great. Brenda Lloyd, $6,900. Girl, you are coming back with a vengeance. All that work you've been doing the last 3 to 6 months. It's finally, we're starting to see that uphill swing, girl. Before you know it, bronze leader's going to be in your pocket. You keep it up. Great job. Just great job. Tammy Leonard, another one. Tammy, it's there, baby. You know it is. $6,700 in sales, her and her team. Becky Kane, $6,200. You see, you're all in that realm there. Janae did $5,200. Again, watching her team really dig in and come into this. This is just great. Sharon, 2,000. Becky Furbush, 1,100. So there are so many of you who are, you know what, you're on the edge here. And if you find that suddenly people aren't putting in orders, re-engage with them. Make sure there's nothing that they need. Make sure, look what happened to me, guys. I had to back burner things for a little bit. Now my business was in a place that I could do that without too much of an effect on me. But the point is, these kind of things happen all the time. People dying, people sick, things with your family, things happen with their main job. But sometimes just a little support to say, you know what, hey, I noticed that you hadn't put in an order the past couple of campaigns. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Is there anything I can do to help you in this? And I think that is huge. That is huge. And, people want to know how much we care. They don't want to hear us talk about how much we care. Get that little bit of something in there that says, you know what, you're my first priority. I want to make sure that there's not anything I can do for you. I know that Nancy recently lost her sister. God bless you, my child. I love you, Nancy. You are just the most positive person. I swear you are. I'm watching you. I'm thinking, man, I just want to be 5% of what she is through trying times. And a lot of times when I wanted to just get under the covers and just pretend like nothing was going on, I would look at you and you'd have a great post on Facebook, and I would think, look at her. Just look at her. She's doing what she has to get through the hard times. And so thank you for that. You don't know how many lives that sometimes you touch in private on Facebook for all of you. So, and I'm going to get back to it. I know I've been a ghost on Facebook too, but I'm going to get back to it, guys. I promise you that. So, so support each other. Let's look here. Let's see how people are sitting for PC. We've got, again, Rebecca Kane, she is sitting at year to date, 11,200. in sales. Love that because you're 2,000 ahead of where you are last year at this time. So great job. Julie Paulson, 7,300. Melissa Rookard, 5,700. Sharon Carmack, wow, 4,700. Sharon hasn't been with us that long, but she is tearing it up out there. And the list goes on and on and on and on. But I love that. Let's see here. And how about those of you who are trying to earn this trip to Mexico? Sharon Carmack is already at level 2. She got, I think the last thing she got was the tote. Let me see here. Who else? Janae has earned the towel. Way to go. That is awesome. Tammy Leonard earned the towel. Let me see who else earned something this time. Tina Shelton earned the towel. So, and a lot of you have already done that. It's just not on my report here. But good job on all of that. That is terrific. Let me see here. Yeah, we don't want to read that one. You left Avon. Oh, Donna's on here. Hello, Donna. How are you, my friend? Good to see you.
Lost whatever.
Oh, she said she lost it. We're going to mute her there until she finds it. Okay. Okay. So, does anybody have any questions so far? Anything I've gone over, anything that you want to know about, you can put it in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself, and I would be more than happy on that before we get into some of the products here that I want to share with you. Some of these products you're going to be able to earn in a raffle, which is great. Linda, I have not heard of any sweeps starting. I don't know, but I have not been real plugged in. I don't know, Brenda, Tammy, do you know, has Scott and them been talking about any new sweeps? I have not heard of any more recently. I'm sure there's some coming because there always is, but they're always very selective about what they do them for. And if as soon as they do, I'll be posting it in the Team Onward and the Onward No Matter What Facebook group. Also, if you're not a part of that, again, let me say, you can look it up. Team Onward, which is our team. You know what? Just answer the questions that I ask on there, and we'll flip you right in there so that you can stay anytime there's any information, something from Avon, something that we're doing for the team. I want you guys to know about it, new videos, whatever it is, that's where you're going to find it. I have another group, Onward No Matter What, that Lee and I started quite a few years ago. It's got over 17,000 representatives worldwide, and most of them being from the U.S., where everybody gathers, and most of the time acts like they have some sanity and they got some couth, and they there to help one another. Every now and then we get some slapped in the head people or something who just want to try to start some drama, but we just toss them out of there. But there's a lot of help, there's a lot of ideas, there's a lot of people who support in there and want to celebrate people. Some people are not as lucky as us and aren't connected as a group. So we like to welcome those who do not have the help. We like to welcome and at least share what we know and try to help as many people as we can out, because if you're not doing that, what good is it, That's how I look at that. So I want to talk just a little bit about sales tonight. That's how we make the money, right? If you're a newbie, you're trying to hit that 40% during those first 7 campaigns by following the amount of sales that you need to have for it. And I saw something, I forget who posted it, but on Facebook the other day, that I thought, wow, it's so good that some people are really keeping some of what we used to do in the old school. I've been doing this almost 15 years now, and I remember how we used to turn people on to certain products and getting them to try them, and a lot of times they would buy them right then and there. And I love the whole share it and share one, sell one. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. And people say, what's that mean? Well, it's kind of like, we have, where is it? We have this brand new skincare out right here. This is one of the best things ever. I've been using this now for over a month, maybe almost 2 months. And this is my new go-to dual elixir that they have out right now. It's on sale for $34.99. This stuff, I swear, it works miracles. Look at this face. It has to, with all the stress that it's been under lately. Has that black pearl extract, the camellia oil in it, but regularly $50. And 94% saw a difference in the most advanced signs of aging. And people say, well, what do you mean, Molly? Share it and show it, share it and sell it, whatever it is. The point is, if you have one that is yours and you take that with you when you are delivering orders to your customers, when you are out somewhere and say, oh, wow, we've got this brand new dual elixir. This stuff is amazing. Here, I have a bottle right here. Boom. Let me put a little bit of that. You put it on their hand and you let them rub that in. And boy, they see what that does just instantly. The roughest part of your body, your hands, immediately. I was like, man, oh man, this is great stuff. If you show them that, if you have one there and then you let them know it's on sale and you have one to sell, bam, sometimes you can sell it instantly. Don't give them a chance to change their mind. If you have one with you to sell and one with you to show it and sell it. That's what you need to do. That's amazing stuff right there. So we want to make sure that you are using some of that. I just saw Julie was on the top of the list on many. And how many of you sold? Okay, yeah. Let me see any sweeps starting. Is Julie on here? Have I missed Julie? Julie Paulson, are you on here? I did not see her name. I'm looking now. I don't know if she was able to make it tonight or not. Yes, Andrew, you're right. Carry it in a paper drawstring. You're exactly right. A lot of times what I do is I will immediately, with a lot of times when I'm out, say, I'm going to be drawing for a free one. Again, think about that. If you want to have people register at your e-store, okay? Register at the e-store. Once you register at my e-store, I'm going to enter you into a raffle that I'm having for the dual elixir, and if they've tried it and they know what it already feels like, what it could possibly do to, their face. And I mean, come on. There's all kinds of things. There's no rhyme or reason. I don't care if it was that. I don't care if it was the new Honey Blossom. It doesn't matter what it is, a mascara. Everybody likes a raffle. And if it's not going to cost them money, and think about it, whether it's a mascara or something else, they are going to say, sure, I'll go do that. So it can be whoever places a $25 order or more with me. You know what? I'm going to enter you in to get something, whether it's a couple of the Crave lip glosses. This isn't about how big is the product. This is about everybody likes stuff for free. So have fun. I can remember when I first started, I couldn't have given away an elixir because I wasn't making any money. I had to get there first, but I could give away a hand cream and a lip balm or a lipstick or something like that, or 3 lipsticks, because I knew what it cost me. And if I could get those orders in, I could make that happen. So don't wait for Avon to make it happen for you. Use that big brain of yours and you make it happen. Okay, let's see what we got here on the chat. My left hand, I did it 2 times a week ago, and you can still feel the difference from the other hand. It speaks volumes too, with them feeling how weak. Yes, you're exactly right, how it feels in person. It's a great, great point to make, Brenda. Thank you for that. Absolutely. And look, and I know we also, a lot of, as a newbie, you're saying there's just so many products. I don't have time to learn about them all. Quit trying to learn them all now. Quit it. One product, one line at a time. I know we have a lot of skincare, but start with something that makes sense for you. Right now, this makes sense to me. I'm like, you know what? This is on the book, this campaign. Learn about it, read about it, look at the live streams from the Avon USA Rep Facebook page. Listen to Michael Senchak and them talk about what is great about the product. Take some notes, educate yourself on the product, and then go out and sell the crap out of it. That is what it takes. If you talk to 20 people or 25 people and you sell 5 bottles at $35 a bottle, come on now, and you're at that 40% mark, cha-ching, you are going to make some money. And that is what it's all about. You want to definitely make make the money here. That is what all of this is about, okay? So, again, you can get ideas from other people, but get those ideas, form those ideas in your head. What would make you bounce towards something or buy something? That's a huge thing. So, and one of the lines that I would tell you that I think is wonderful, but it's also affordable, is our hydrofusion line. I have to tell you, our hydrofusion line, I love so much about this line. This came out at Rep Fest last year in Ohio, and I have to tell you, I just fell in love with a lot of it. I love the, what is the one that's here? I love the replenishing serum. I use that every single day, but I love the depuffing eye serum. Can I just say, I could not be a bigger fan. You know how it is. Look, I've cried a lot in the past month or so, but this stuff here is absolutely amazing. And in the raffle, for whoever is on here, for the raffle, I am going to be raffling away 2 of these. Okay, so 2 of these are going to be raffled away. If you are not using this, this isn't just for when you overcry. This is like when you wake up and you're like, I don't know what happened. Did I have too much salt? Did I not get enough sleep? What is going on here? And you know, I use this stuff day and night. I love this. It has made such a difference where this used to be all puffed up, and I got to tell you, it's amazing. So 2 of these are going to be going out of here. Learn about a line. Look, this has got the puffing eye serum. It's got the gel cream. It has the serum. It also has an in-shower mask. It has the nighttime facial treatment, and it has a sunscreen, which I love, that you can wear underneath your lotion that you wear normally, whatever that is. So if you're somebody who, whether you're out in the sun all the time or you're in a climate where the sun is strong all the time, learn about it one thing at a time. Don't learn about the Ultimate and the Vital and this and that. You know, stop trying to shove it all into your brain. Learn what one brand can do. And suddenly when people say something like, oh my gosh, my eyes are just so puffy, when you learn about that line, immediately you know what to show them. Oh my gosh, I got something for that. Suddenly you feel like the wizard of depuffing the eyes. It's awesome because you're like, I know about that. I have something for that. Or when you're on your Avon social, you need to be connected to Avon social, and you're looking for something to talk about, instead of just saying, shop at my site, and here is my site, which is so completely boring. Okay, I'm a new Avon rep. Here's my site. Go shop. Okay, well, maybe that might get 1 or 2. But if you go and you link to Avon social, and they give you all these wonderful pictures of products that maybe you are using or you've learned about, or you know that people are struggling with these problems with their skin, then you can share it. And if you pick a brochure where it's on sale, and you can say regular this and it's this now, you can get this at my e-store. Boom. And while you're there, check out the other products in the line. I'm not going to tell you you're going to get a sale every time, but I'm going to tell you that when you're talking about what you know personally about this, or what you're using, or what you like about something, people seem to mediate towards that. You know what? Wow, you know, my eyes, it seems like every morning I wake up and they're puffy, but since I've been using this with the ceramic tip on it, it has made all the difference in the world. People want to know what kind of a difference, what has made the difference for you. Talk about it. You don't have to write a book, but use that Avon social to really help you. Let me see here. Becky Furbish says, and Kimmery says, yeah, the stuff is amazing. I love the depuffer. Yep, I do too. Becky says, my favorite is the Hydrofusion. Andrew, I tried it. I like the Vital eye cream or my eye. Look, I still use the Eye Lift Pro. And the story is I love something for up here because I tend to get really dry on my lids, and that saves me from all that. You are somewhat young. You're not so, you are young, and your skin is beautiful, Andrew, so just hush up. I just recently learned the serum needs to be used with other, it helps the other items work better. Use the hydrogel in the serum, include the power serum, don't just use it. Okay, well, I wasn't doing that, Brenda. That might be true, but I'm still noticing the difference. So can you imagine the difference I would be noticing if I just did the whole thing? Guess I need to do that. I'm going to try that, and then we're going to test it out next month, and we're talking about it. That's a great little shed of information. Thank you for that. Okay, so let's talk about something else. Or how about if you're like, well, I'm not comfortable with the skincare yet. How about the mascaras? How about the Love It First Lash? There's not a better mascara out there right now than this. I am so picky about mascaras. Most of the Avon mascaras I could not wear. And when this came out, I absolutely fell in love with it. I love the heart-shaped fibers that it has in it. I love that it cleans off easily. I love that it doesn't make my eyes water. I love that I don't look like that I don't have spider legs on my eyes. I don't like that look. And this is great. It's natural, but it gives my lashes, which I have not as many as I would like, but a very, very full look. So I like that. So how about, I'm also going to be raffling off 2 of these. So as you can see, it keeps getting better. So 2 of these are going to go out also. Let's talk about what's coming in campaign 9, okay? Have you looked at your what's new? Are you looking at it? Are you taking advantage of what's coming? That's what these are for, to let you know. You can order these. This is for campaign 9, which means you could order from this in campaign 7 and 8. And that's what it says up here in the corner. I am not a big perfume person. I am very sensitive. I get headaches when people are wearing too much of something. I have not tried to wear this yet, but I have to tell you, I just love the bottle. Isn't that terrible? I'm one of those person who I could have 150 perfumes just because I love the bottle. And I do believe, I don't want to rip this, but I do believe that the bottle in this is absolutely gorgeous. Try not, there we go. Didn't want to rip it. Hold on. Had it open earlier. But look at this. This is not gorgeous? I love this, but what I love is this side. Oh, it's so nice. I love it with the name on it. Just love it. And yes, this is going to be raffled off too. Can you imagine? Yes, but you need to find out, what is it about this? Sometimes it's asking questions on social media. Some people would say, celebrate your true nature with sparkling notes of apple blossom, honeysuckle nectar, and then a vanilla orchard. Who likes the vanilla tones? Who likes honeysuckle? I'm not smelling honeysuckle in that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not, but it might be because it's a little overrun with the vanilla. And the apple, a lot of people love that. Sometimes if you give what the notes are in the perfume, people are more willing to say, oh yeah, I would love that. They also have the samples, 3 packs of 5. You can get for $4.50. Those kind of things are in here. And by the way, guys, there's a whole Q&A about this. We're not going to go over all this because you can go read it for yourself. But in the Q&A for things like the perfume, it talks about what are the representatives saying? Who is it for? Why will your customers love it? Why is it better? All that is on there. So you need to educate yourself in the what's new. It tells you what you need to know. Use that information and go out and make some sales. And if you're like, well, my customers that I have don't like this, well, then you need to get some more customers to go with those customers. Why are you stopping just with the ones who like what they like? The name of the game here, the more customers you have, the more product you're going to sell. So you've got to keep going out there, sharing those brochures, sharing your e-store site, talking about the product, share one, and then sell one on some of these things if you can. I thought this was adorable too. Look at this iconic Avon Blooms and Kisses. This is going to be $4.99 each. This is adorable. Looks like a little flower. Reminds me of how it used to be when I was young. It has a little mirror, and this one is, let me see, Dee. This is the Lively Violet that may have a Coral Bliss and a Petal Pink. But I just think that these are so adorable. I don't care if you're an adult, a mature adult, an immature adult, okay, or a kid. Everybody likes these. Teenagers like them. College kids like these. I love these. These are sellable things, and it's a Mother's Day sale too. Let's see what we've got going on here. Let me go back and look. Spider legs. Brenda, I'm gonna make you laugh. Smells amazing. Look at that. I'm afraid to look at my what's new. I want everything. Andrew, I know, and this one is good. I have to tell you, this one is good. Becky says I ordered 3 bottles online. Very light. It does smell like a very light scent. I haven't tried it on, but I'm gonna have to try the sample because I'm gonna give that to one of you all. I am the same way. It's a sweet smell, so it doesn't bother me. That's good to know, Amy. I carry a full size to sample and just got my smaller sample. See, it's the same thing, Becky. You're right. Not just with skincare, but also with the perfume. If you have one, if you got one, if you think you're going to like it, then carry that with you. And you can you don't have to put it on them. Some people like smells just by putting it on a piece of paper or a card. But if they want to do that, let them do it. But remember, none of this, because that'll bruise the scent just a little bit. And then you know what? In 15 minutes, it smells a little bit more different than it did originally. Like Brenda said, all ages too. Very, very light. Thoughts on the new old logo? I love the way you put that, Andrew. Andrew, I've got to tell you, what it does remind me of, this new logo, this Avon. And again, let me show you that. I love this. This is what the box looked like. That little thing came in, that little lip gloss came in. I do love it. I'm not going to lie. It's different. I know what I've been used to. This was me growing up, okay, mom doing it, okay. That 70s and maybe early 80s thing. And then, of course, I was used to all the large letters. You know what I like? They're shaking it up. And the thing is, I know they care what I think, but we got to go with it, right? But what happens is people look at that and, again, iconic. We are one of the few companies that can say we are iconic. We are 135, I believe, years old. That's huge right there. So I'm also going to be raffling this away. Yes, I am. So I'll be getting that to somebody. One of the other things I wanted to show you, let me see what else is on here. Kimmery, I don't know. I know that this was on board to be done when the old CEOs were here. And of course, we have a new CEO now. So she came in and this was already being branded. I think this came from, if you remember at Christmas time, we did a bunch of iconic stuff. Maybe I guess it'll stay this way for a while because you don't go to all that rebranding. I'm going to say too, I think some of it is because we are Avon North America and we have a lot of swing and stuff like that. So I think that they're trying to shake things up to make us more noticeable out there, to say, hey, you know what, here we are. And they feel like they can do a lot with it. I just don't get caught up on it because, as you can see, there's still some things like the jewelry, like this is one of the pieces of jewelry. I love this. I love how they do this seasonally with whatever is coming. So we still have that Avon logo on there. But for the stuff like the bubble baths and things like that, you know what? I can live with it. It's all good. So let me show you. Let me see. I was going to ask you guys, did you see this? I didn't get one. I haven't gotten one of these, but did you see the charm bracelet with the Avon on it, the iconic? That is just absolutely gorgeous. I'm hoping there's going to be one left. I'm going to get one, but I absolutely love that. It says Boss, Avon, just a little bit of iconic, a little bit of today. I think it's really, really cool. Where is this? Hold on one second. Trying to find this piece of jewelry. Oh, here it is. This is another thing that's going to be going out. Did you see the boss necklace? Look at the boss necklace. Do you see that? This is in silver tone. It also comes in gold tone. This again is coming out in campaign 9. Love this. It's 16.5 inches with a 3.5 inch extender. But I just thought this was adorable. And hey, Brenda Lloyd, did you see the Boss Juice wine glass? Tammy, did you see it, girl? If you're still on here. Yeah, girl. I know you did.
Did you see the Glamour coffee cup?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I'm loving. This is going out of here too. So somebody's
Yes.
too. I love it. I mean, don't you notice how there are certain people on my team that I think of immediately when certain things come out? Yes, that is exactly what happens right there. So, yeah, so I thought that was good. And look, these are going to be regularly $14.99, and they're going to be $5.99, these necklaces. I'm telling you. You better grab what you can. Get those customers ordering early. And real quick, before I show you these couple of other things, I want to say this for newbies. Again, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on the replay. I'm going to cut off the messages here not to distract me. Okay, guys, so I'm looking right here. We need to talk about ordering schedules really, really quickly. I cannot stress this enough to my team or to anybody who is watching this right now. Honest to God. I know we have a 2-week schedule. I get that. I am telling you, there's a lot of complaints right now because some of the jewelry, the home and fashion, that there doesn't seem to be, Avon isn't ordering enough, and they may not be, okay? But a lot of that's because those things don't stay around long. We are almost less than seasonal now, okay? But what I'm telling you is like in campaign, campaign 8 that's coming up, that it starts March the 20th, and it does not end until Tuesday, April the 2nd. I would be already giving out those campaign 8 books, and I would be placing my order as close to March 20th as I could. Do not wait till the last day of the campaign to place your order. You are in more jeopardy of not getting some of these seasonal things than you will be at any other time. I've got people who are not placing their order until, they're not placing it until April the 1st or March 31st. You can do that, but you're taking a risk of not being able to get products for your customers. But Molly, when I give my books out, then give the books out earlier. You've got to understand, when campaign 7 is going on, you should be giving out your campaign 8 brochures. When campaign 8 is going on and we're in the middle of it, you should be giving out your campaign 9. So then all these things I've been sharing with you, those things then will most likely be available to you. So if you're watching this, I get that you're like, well, it's for 2 weeks. It is. But if you're trying to make sure you're going to get all your product, get your orders in early, the first couple of days of the campaign. How do you remedy that? Get those books out in the previous campaign. I know we're in campaign 7 right now, but your 8s. You should be taking orders for your 8s, and a lot of you should have already put in your campaign 7 orders. That is how to guarantee 90% of the time that you're going to get what you want to get. Get the orders in early. If you don't take anything away from my loudmouth thing, this is what you want to take away. You'll want to get those orders in early. And look, you always have the option if you happen to have people keep giving you orders and you're like, well, Molly, I got another $300 worth of orders. Well, celebrate. I love that. Put in a second order then if you need to, because then you've covered the shipping that's going to come for the second order. But if you give those books out earlier, that will allow you to place that order in the first couple of days of the campaign. And then you're not going to go, I should have had $100 more in products, but you know what? Avon didn't have it. They ran out. Let them run out on somebody else, not you, not my team. Get those orders in there earlier, okay? That's what I have to say about that. Hold on. Pink ball shirt coming today. Can you see it? Books. Yes, Kim Marie, I will absolutely do that. I think I have some. So send me a text later and remind me of that. Placing my order the first day of the campaign. I stopped at the high five because I wanted to talk about the campaign that was live on the website. It's been a challenging balance. I get it can do. Andrew, I know it can be. And what I'm speaking mainly about is, the seasonal jewelry that's coming in for Mother's Days and stuff, and home and fashion. I think that you can have a conversation with all of your customers and that you can say, I'm giving you these books because you're a home and fashion customer, and Avon only orders so many of these products. And if you want them, I want to guarantee that you're getting them. And when you have that conversation with them, that you are looking out for them, it's not that you can't take the orders. And look, my e-customers are still ordering whenever they want to. I can't dictate that. I can tell them what's best, but I can't dictate it. But you absolutely can watch out for them. You can watch out for them so that if you're putting in that order early, hey, you're most likely going to get everything while everybody else is complaining 10 days later that they can't get something. Becky says 7 is done for me. C8 brochures go out tomorrow. There you go. Boom, Becky. That's the way to do it. Okay, so I don't want to hold y'all up too long. I told you this was only till 9:30. Okay, so what was the other thing I was going to show you? Hold on. Hold up. Okay, I'll tell you something else that's going out of here. Y'all going to love me. Everybody going to want this. Everybody going to want this. Okay, but they're coming up with some of the cutest t-shirts. This is going out of here. Look at this. My boss calls me mom. This is, I believe, a large, I think 14-16, if I'm not mistaken. But this is going out either for you, if you are the one who gets this, or for a customer, if my boobs are way too big for a large, so we ain't doing that. Okay, so it's going out of here. I know, way too much information, right? Just saying. Yes, and my boss calls me dad. Look, they have all the different ones, but Avon sent me this, which was very cool. So that's going out of here too in the raffle. Okay. Love that. I'm looking for the other stuff here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look at this. Going through this, what's new? Like a banshee here. Hold on. Love the candles that they have coming out. They're so very cool. Okay, yes, absolutely. This is all of them here. If you haven't looked at the what's new, you need to look at that. My boss calls me dad. Look at them. They have them all. But again, I'm not going to lie to you. You know as well as I do, they're going to go fast, people. I'm already going to tell you. Yes, you do, Tammy. You need, yes. You need to get it. If you haven't already, girl, I don't know what's wrong with you because you know for sure that is how that is. So yeah, absolutely, guys. They're going. I'm just going to tell you, it's going to go fast. It is. No two ways about it. It's going to go fast. So if you're not telling your customers that, so they can go ahead and get this stuff hooked up, put it away for Mother's Day, put it away for Father's Day, whatever it is that you're wanting for it, that's what you want for sure. Oh yeah, Aspira samples are all still half price. Absolutely, Brenda. That's great. I mean, I bought a bunch of them. Oh, and that's the other thing too. When I give out that deluxe sample packet, I put the calm, the energy, and the restful sleep in there with the cards, and staple the thing on there. Yes, I do. Even when I'm Ubering and my sample packets are in my books, all of that is in there. I give them a sample in every category that we have something in, okay? And it doesn't have to be all of them, deluxe maybe, but you could say, this one's going to have a restful sleep. This one's going to have a calm. This one's going to have an energy. Whatever it is that you want to do, okay? Kids multivitamins, only $5 and none of the artificial crap. There you go. When make sure you're reading this group chat too for everything that is definitely that's out, that you're not doing it privately, guys, because this is huge stuff. And how about these seasonal scents? Now, do you see that? Avon puts it out there so that you know. There's not going to be a whole bunch of these. They are guaranteed. I hope they don't run out. But see, when I hear seasonal, I go, I need to go ahead and get it right now. So here we have the water lily and apple blossom, and these are, again, these are really light scents. The lotus and cotton flower, both of these are going to be raffled too. So you see there's a whole lot of stuff if you were on here tonight. These are all body mists, so they're really, really, really light, okay? So you definitely want to get in on that. They also have the hand cream, they have the body cream for it, and they have the shower gel. So they have the whole set, right? But Molly, I don't know how to sell that. Look in your What's New and look at what the representatives that they've questioned about this, who've tried this, see what they have to say about it, and then read the description. A crisp Sprint scent with the fresh grace of water lily blended with the delicate sweetness of apple blossoms and soft musk. Anybody I know who loves musk, got to be honest, that's the first thing they're going to go for. Then they have the other one over here for the lotus and the cotton flower. Guys, you got to educate yourself. Can I be honest? I don't mind helping to educate you. But when you're only seeing me once or twice a month, or when I pop up on live streams or whatever it may be, you could have already educated yourself to just say, you know what? I think I have customers that will love this. I want to make sure that they know this is out here. And as Becky and Brenda and all of them were talking about, sometimes they'll carry this with them and they'll say, wow, smell this. This is awesome. Just smell this. And that's a light body mist too. And you know what? You can make a sale on that. Why wouldn't you? Unless you're just sitting back and you think this is just going to come to you. It's not. It's not going, they might fit, oh, she's starting a new business. Okay, I'll support her. Let me go ahead and put an order in for it. That's only going to last a little while, okay? Because they're not going to be, oh, well, that's old news that you an Avon representative. She's going to have to get out and find some real customers now. Because I know I'm her mama, her sister, her niece's brother-in-law, sisters, nieces, brothers, you know what. But I can't be just supporting her with buying all this Avon. So you've got to get out. And you've got to find some customers, okay? So you want to make sure that you take that and you do it. Also, what about the candle? Did you see the candle that's coming out? Best mom ever. Seriously, I love that, love it. It says it has notes of sea salt, water moss, musk, and driftwood. I know I'm going to love that. I haven't ordered it yet, but I know I'm going to. So much is coming for Mother's Day, guys. Wear it, show it. And the last thing that I want to show you, but again, is going to get raffled out of here too, is, of course, what's on the box. It's the A box. The A box, this one has an A box exclusive Constant Love pendant necklace that's in here. It also has the new purifying clay mask, the hydrofusion gel cream, the clean rich cleansing foam. It's a $43 value. How do customers get this? If they spend $40 or more, they can then spend $10 more and they can get this box, okay? But let's be clear. You know, I still use these A boxes. I give these away every single campaign. This A box, because it's a $43 value, gets raffled to customers. Anybody who places a $25 order or more, I always buy this out of the demo book, and when they're available, and I use this as a raffle every single time. And do you know how many people that once they got this, whether it's for a gift or no matter what it is, sometimes they will use these products and it will turn them on to new products, which is new sales for us. So, and sometimes if I have somebody who spends $50 or more with me, I just get them, I just get it for them because I appreciate their business and because I want to turn them on to new products. It's according to where you are in your business, but I think everybody could get one of these for $10 and they could raffle it off as far as anybody who places a $25 or a $30 or whatever it is that you want to do. But you can use these to inspire people to make a purchase from you, or you can use something smaller, like I said. But man, to get all these repeat sales here, if they like the cleanser, if they like the mask, whatever it may be, it can be huge. So think about that. Hopefully, when I get this up and the repeat is on there, the replay for this, Go back, watch this again, fast forward to the parts that you're like, what did Molly say about that? What can we do about that? You know, what did Brenda type in the comment? Whatever it may be, the point is, and then if you're not sure, get in the Team Onward group and say, hey, I know we talked about this on the Zoom, but can somebody help me with this? It doesn't always have to be me. It could be somebody else's perspective, and eventually you'll find your perspective on it. This isn't about you running your business my way. It's not about you running your business your leader's way. It's about running the business your way. It's about your side hustle. It's about what you want and what you're trying to build here. And maybe you're still trying to figure it out. And if you are, that's great too. But it's not going to happen if you don't move forward. If you don't move forward with it, it's just not. It's like everybody thought the Mexico trip was just, okay, it'll just happen. And, you know, I won't have to work hard. It'll just, no, that stuff, you have to work hard. You have to work hard. You have to put more elbow grease in. You've got to talk to more people. You've got to present the opportunity. You've got to build your sales. You want President's Club? It's not going to come just because you say, hi, I'm an Avon rep. That's okay. That's like saying I'm a Girl Scout cookie, but I ain't got no cookies. No, it doesn't work that way. So think about what you're willing to put into it and think about what you're willing to learn and educate yourself. Let's see here. For those sensor perfect to spray on sheets before climbing into bed. Absolutely, that's a good idea. Andrew says, for customer raffles, how do you handle a customer far away where shipping is really expensive? Andrew, I use flat rate bags. I use flat rate, you see when I send the stuff in. I use, if it's something that's bigger, I use it in a flat rate priority padded bag, which I get them free from the post office. And at the most, it costs me $7 and something, and that's for something that maybe is bigger. But for most of the stuff I use, you know, those pink and blue bags that I send you all, they're padded bags, but according to what they are, I just, you know, again, and you're not raffling to everybody, you're talking one raffle, okay? And think about it, if it has to be, well, it's got to fit in that flat rate priority bag that Molly was talking about. So what you're going to do is and I will tell you, Andrew, like this, these will fit in there. This is how I do these. The only reason that I raffle these away is because, see, I put my direct delivery people in these raffles too. All my online customers, I print their invoices off. When they come in, I want to know what they did. They're all in these raffles too. So I have to make sure, even where I'm at in business, that I don't want to pay too much for postage or whatever, but whoever's going to win it, these fit in those. You can't put them in the covered thing that they come in, the cardboard thing, but they will go in like this. So yeah, don't overthink it, Andrew. And when you're thinking about, even if you need it to be less, think about things like you're going to raffle off the gel. You know what I'm saying? The depuffing gel, or the depuffing gel and a mascara. Think about it, those together, even in one of those regular bags, this isn't even going to be a pound. So it's going to be first class delivery. So it's not going to be that much no matter where. So think before you do it. Look, if you're going to do something heavier, you got to think about that, because you are right. It can definitely cost more than you would like. So know where your wheelhouse is for your money and what you want to spend, and use it accordingly, if that makes sense. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? You can unmute yourself. If you have something you want to share, if something happened that's good, if there's something you ain't happy about, we can help you with, whatever it is you'd like to do. Yeah, I just need to clean the house on product and samples, and that's what I'm doing, Andrew. Right now I'm giving away, like, for team stuff, it's going to be, I haven't announced it yet, but I'm going to tell you, if you haven't hit Bronze Ambassador before, it has to be first time. But if you hit Bronze Ambassador for the first time, at any time, I'm going to keep this ongoing. Lee and I are going to get you a $20 either Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts card and $50 worth of products we're going to mail you. So for anybody who hits Bronze Ambassador, what is that? That is bringing in 3 new team members who place an order in the same campaign along with you, and between you and the 3 people or more, it has to be $1,000 total or more. That will make you a bronze ambassador. It also puts you into bonuses. So you need to be out there talking to people. You need to be using social media about why you love what you're doing and bring people in, because if you haven't hit it before, you're going to get product, because I have all this product I want to make sure goes to people before I move to the Carolinas. And then we want to give you some, you get yourself a donut or a sandwich or some coffee or a drink or something. So we want to put a little goodies in there for you too. So I'll be announcing that here in the next couple of days too. So I'm thinking it's 9/21. Everybody is okay. Use them to generate more online sales. Doable. Yes. Yeah. We're keep it simple and easy. Kim Marie, such good advice. You choose who gets what. That way, if you need to change your raffle item, you haven't promised a heavy object to someone and it costs a ton to ship. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Remember, you are the keeper of your business. You are the keeper of what happens and what doesn't happen. And like you said, never promise. Sometimes we'll get something in here, I'll be like, but I ain't raffling that off. They're going to have to buy that paper because that cost me $26 to mail. I ain't doing that. So, and this is the thing too. You want to hope that it's going to lead to a repeat sale. Think about that. The stuff that you do, you want it to be a repeat sale. Like if I send this to you and you all, whoever gets this has not tried it yet and you love it, just like that movie that you love that you went and saw, just like that new program that you're watching on Netflix that you think everybody should watch at least one time. Just like that, if you like it, I want to believe that you will share it just like you share anything else. It's a restaurant that you like. Is it the new burger that Wendy's has out? Is it the new health smoothie that you are now making with the Aspira protein? You share what you love. So the first step of being a great Avon representative is to figure out what we have that you love and then share it. Share it, because if you love it, people want to hear about it. They just don't want to hear, shop my e-store, it's awesome. Be specific. Share what you love. That is what's awesome. We're not just makeup. We're not just skincare. We are jewelry. We are home. We are fashion. We are candles. We are body. We are fragrance. We are the Sears wish book that has come to the new Avon. Love, live, wear. Don't stink. We do deodorant. You know, we got it all, people. But we need to share what we love. And even the simplest thing, from the earrings that you're wearing. I mean, I don't wear anything but Avon earrings because I'm an Avon jewelry fanatic. But that's what it is, guys. Okay, so I hope this has helped you. Now I'm going to ask you all to do one thing for me. I think I have everybody's name down. Before everybody jumps off, I want to make sure I'm getting Donna's name down right now because she came on a little late, and I want to make sure I know she's on here. I need anybody who is on. I just need you to send me an email, just an email, to molly7720@gmail.com. And I just simply want you to say, I was on the call live tonight, Molly. I was on the call live. You have 24 hours to do this. By 9:30 tomorrow night, I need to hear from you in an email or you won't be entered in the raffle. Okay? Because I need to know. I got to make sure I got Becky Kane down here too. I don't think I'm looking. Do I have Becky Kane down here? I don't. But you're down here now, Becky Kane. Okay? I got you, girl. So you are on here, but some of you are coming up just phone numbers and not names. And I don't know who you are. So please email me. Take the time to email me and let me know that you are on the call live. And then before the weekend, I will get the raffle done. I will announce the winners in the Team Onward group, and we will get these out and mail these to you. Can I just say, I was really scared to come on tonight. I felt like I was doing Zooms for the first time. I feel like I had been gone for so long. And you start to wonder, can you ever get back into the swing again when something traumatic happens in your I'm here to tell you I've had a whole lot of traumatic things happen in my life. This has been the most traumatic in a long time, more traumatic than when my daddy died. I wasn't real close to my dad, but my brother lived with me for a lot of years, and I worked for him for a lot of years. Remember, Mike was that person, remember the story I told you when he would say when I was working for him, when are you going to give up that little lipstick thingy? What are you doing? You're just running around with you making 25 cents on a thing of lipstick. You know you're not going to make any money with that, blah, blah, blah. And I used to just be so mad, and my feelings were hurt because it felt like he didn't believe in me. And then when I really started doing well in Avon and developing a team, and when I told him, I'm giving you my notice because you can't afford me anymore. And he looked at me like, what? And I'm like, that's right. I have got my own business now, and I'm going to be leaving you. And then I can remember the next Christmas when he was introducing me to people, he would say, oh, this is my sister Molly. And he says, she's like really big in this Avon thing. She's like really high up. He says, I always told her I knew she would be great at this. And I'd be like, you liar, you a habitual liar. That's what you are. You did not say that. But, you just let him. I think in the end he saw it. I think I just did such a good job for him working that he just didn't want me to leave him. And he knew that was my goal so that we could be brother and sister again. But I was worried. I wasn't sure. I thought, when you lose a part of yourself, can you ever come back and be whole with the people that you love and you care about who are still here? And tonight it was real easy to get back on the saddle. So thank you, because instead of cutting me a break, you guys just kept doing what you did. You kept firing questions and you kept me in the moment. And it feels good to be back. So thank you for everybody who took time to be here live. Thank you, because you are my opening act of getting back on board here. You're going to hear so much more from me. We are going to raise the roof. We are back in gear. So proud of you guys. I think we did, I forget what Lee told me that we did last campaign, but we did over $60,000 in sales, and it's been a lot of campaigns since we've done that. 2 weeks, guys, over 60,000. You are rocking it, and we went over what you're doing as teams. I'm just so proud of all of you, whether you have a team, whether you're doing this just as a side hustle, whatever this is for you. I want to be there for you. The leaders want to be there for you. We are a tribe, no matter what it is. Maybe you just like getting a discount. That's okay. Maybe you like getting on here watching me make fun of myself. That's okay too. You're allowed to do it. Everybody else does. But love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you so much for joining me. I will get this in the next 24 hours on recording for you and share it with everybody on the team. And until next time, leaders, I'll let you know too, we are going to have a leader call real soon. We need to get through this celebration of life on Saturday, and we will get back to doing all this and getting back to just new rep monthly calls. But until then, we'll be sharing the videos with you. Okay? Let me make sure there's nothing else here before we sign off. I'm just going to have to walk away for it because my heart, all is good. Good, Amy. So glad to hear that. Don't you give up on us, girl. We are here. Yep. I'm looking forward to coming back. Looking forward to you too, Kim Marie. That's great. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Brenda. Love you guys so much too. And we are, yes, I am hanging in there, Miss Nancy, just like you are, for sure. So love you guys. Talk to you soon. I know some of you are going to be there Saturday, I have heard, to help support me. So love you so much. And I'll see you soon on Facebook. Bye-bye.